Racing. Oh, and the jockey's fallen off on Campionessa. He fly jumped out of the stalls, and unfortunately, SU Lim's down on the floor. As January broke out quickest of all up on the inside, showing pace the outside as Banker's Happy, and he'll go across to lead the field from Schneider, Pacific Fighter. Then came up on the inside of runners, Rocket Dragon. Deep right is Trees of Valinor, on his inside is the loose horse Campionessa, who fly jumped at the start and lost the rider. In behind that is Cloud, Superior 61. Then came Banker's Ferry from Saint-Tropez, and Happiness Day is now at the back end of the field. As the runners work their way past the 800 metre mark, it's Banker's Happy out in front by 2 lengths. January's in second. Up on the outside of runners improving is Schneider. Then came Pacific Fighter, 4 lengths back to Rocket Star Dragon. That's been followed into the race by Trees of Valinor. Then came Clout, 4 lengths back to Superior 61 from Banker's Ferry. Saint-Tropez and Happiness Day whoops them in. Top of the straight now, 400 metres left to travel. Out in front, it's Banker's Happy from Pacific Fighter, Schneider, January the inside. Then further back to Clout and Trees of Valinor. 3 lengths away to Rocket Star Dragon, who's got about 10 lengths to make up on the favourite here. It's Banker's Happy into the final 200 metres. There's going to be no stopping him today. He shot about 8 or 9 lengths clear into the closing stages, and Banker's Happy's going to win well, and he comes home lonely. Banker's Happy, it's a race for second, and that will go the way of Trees of Valinor, just ahead of Pacific Fighter Schneider. Then came Saint-Tropez, Clout, followed by Banker's Ferry, January, Superior 61. In behind that we had Happiness Day, and Rocket Star Dragon was last across the line. So it's number 1, Banker's Happy. Was backed into 20 and 8 at the end and wins by what must be about 8 or 9 lengths at the end. Second place will go the way of number 8, Trees of Valinor, who jumped as your favourite into 14 and 7 from number 3, Pacific Fighter, who rounds up in third. And Schneider did run back in fourth, 1, 8, 3 and 11. And it's number 1, Banker's Happy. And once again, front-running tactics here, certainly paying dividends at the Selangor Turf Club this afternoon so far. As Banker's Happy has run the rest of the field into the ground. Of course, Campionessa fly jumped at the start, and unfortunately, SU Lim ended up on the floor shortly afterwards, and hopefully he's okay for the rest of the afternoon. But it goes the way of number 1, Banker's Happy. Second up in the country, Joe Cameroon for the Johnny Lim stable, owned by Banker's Stable. He was a 4-time winner back in Australia. And he will now get his first win in the country. 2 starts locally for the 1 win and 1 fourth-placed effort as well. So it's number 1, Banker's Happy. A convincing winner from number 8, Trees of Valinor. Then the 3, Pacific Fighter. And number 11, Schneider, was back in fourth. 1, 8, 3 and 11. Second place, who will pretty much go start to finish here. As we have a look at the head-on replay, you can just see Campionessa fly jumped at the start. And thankfully SU Lim looks alright and should be okay for the rest of the afternoon. But we will hear further news about that a little bit later on. As number 1, Banker's Happy is your winner for race 3. As we move across to race 4, the carded time 5 to 2 local time. Once again, will be on the long course of 1800 metres, and that's a Class 4 Division A, which will be run for 49,000 ringgit. And there's the Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Memorial Stakes, and that will be up next shortly at 1:55. As mentioned, 1, 8, 3 and 11, the provisional call for race 3. The winner, number 1, Banker's Happy.